All right, next up, we're going to welcome back David Gans.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, it all appears to be working. Always nice to see Noah. He's sort of a force of nature, isn't he?
Thank you. So is my friend Jake.
Yeah. And Ronnie, I've heard a lot of great music today. I've been tuned in most of the day. I had to turn things down while I was working on other stuff from time to time, but I heard a lot of good music. It's nice that this is happening again. I played this yesterday in my daily live stream, and it was quite cathartic, so I'm going to do it for you now. It's a David Crosby song. Almost cut my hair. Happened just the other day. It was getting kind of long. I could have said it wasn't my way, but I didn't. And I wonder why I feel like letting my freak fly. I feel like I owe it to someone. Must be because I had the flu for Christmas. And I'm not feeling up to par. It increases my paranoia. Like looking in my mirror and seeing a police car. I'm not giving in an inch to fear, 'cause I promised myself this year I feel like I owe it to someone. Finally get myself together. I'm gonna get down in that sunny southern weather, and I'll find a place inside a lamb. Separate the wheat from the to someone, to someone. Thank you. That makes me think of my dear friend Steve Silberman, who was David Crosby's good friend. And, we lost both of them recently, way too soon. Such a lovely planet. Wonder how it came to be. Was it chaos or creation? Was it God or entropy? Now the spirit may be sleeping, but it dwells in every heart. I put my faith in nature, of which we are a part. There are many here among us who believe this world is theirs, and when it's beaten and depleted, they will rise into the air, and the ones who don't believe them face a dark eternal grave. No one knows, but they are certain. Save us from the same. I put my faith in nature, what I hear and smell and see, until I meet that higher power. I'll do what makes sense to me. And if what I would call a good life is what you would call depraved, give me freedom from religion. Save us from the sea. I honor your tradition, and I insist you honor mine. In a world with injustice, blasphemy is not a crime. You believe what you believe in. I respect your wish to pray. But if you try to make me join you, I'll resist you all the way. I'm not saying I know better. I'm just saying we don't know till the day we get an answer. I go where my heart says go. It's a narrow-minded Jesus I see reflected in your eye. He was all about compassion. If he knew you, he would cry. I put my faith in nature, what I hear and smell and see, until I meet that higher power. I'll do what makes sense to me. And if what I would call a good life is what you must call depraved, give me freedom from religion. Save us from the same. Save us from the same. Thank you. All right. I keep hoping that song will stop being necessary, but damn. All right. This is a song I wrote with Scott Guberman a few years back. In the town that still believes in magic, children play and laughter fills the air. It's a trip beyond imagination, a lovely place to have your soul repaired. In the town that still believes in magic, music is the language of our peace. Every day is cause for celebration, harmony, perspective, and release. ties that bind. Leave your fear and dread behind and rise. You will see it and believe it. It's revealed to you when you arrive. In the town that still believes in magic, people still buy records in the store. The concert hall is filled with people listening. You don't find that too often anymore. No, you don't find that too often anymore. No, you don't find that too often anymore. 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 You don't find that too often anymore. All right then. It's probably unusual to do two songs in the key of A minor in the same set, but here I am. This is Jill Swellville's favorite song of mine, and it always seems to fit moments of profound uncertainty. Oh, leave me where I am, I'm only sleeping. I am not weeping, for this bad news is not news. The battle and the war have both been lost now. The road is crossed now, and I did not have to move. I'm drowning, waiting for the sun to come out. I've got my thumb out and my sign says, watch this space. Once I wished for statues standing steady in the park. Once I even wished for wings and turned into a lark. Now it's for a lamp to light my way into the dark. Oh, leave me where I am, I'm only sleeping. I am not weeping, for this bad news is not new. Oh, leave me where I am, I'm only sleeping. I am not weeping, for this bad news is not news. The battle and the war have both been lost now. The road is crossed now, and I did not have to move. I might awaken Elvis with my wailing. I should be sailing, but the sea has boiled away. Once I wished for granite, it exploded into sand. Once again I wished for wings and found I loved the land. Now I have my wishes, but it's not the way I'd planned. Oh, leave me where I am, I'm only sleeping. I am not weeping, for this bad news is not bad. Thank you. Oh, on a more upbeat note, those who know this song may want to sing along with it wherever you are. It's an important message. I know it's going to get better because it almost always does. The chorus goes, it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But I know it's going to get better. Well, the man who stole the future has an oil drum for a heart and a strange preoccupation with other people's private parts. They want us to do what they say, but I'd rather live my own damn way. We'll take our country back someday. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Yes, I know it's gonna get better, 'cause it almost always does. I can't say much about the who and how, but I believe it just because. Day by day our bonds unweave, mammon gloats as nature grieves. Oh, save us from these pious thieves. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. They're so proud to be defined by what they buy. These righteous despoilers, these blood for oilers, taking orders from on high. And I don't know whose word I take about this God whose laws I break. I swan dive into that fiery lake. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, these dark-end forces are clamping down on us unconforming souls, waving flags and bashing fags and burning truth like coal. Now, I don't know, but I've been told the naming rights have all been sold. Hell is hot and the heaven's cold, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. Thank you so much. I should mention that for those who don't know, that I play a live set every afternoon online. I'm on YouTube and on Facebook. It's D. Gans Music on Facebook and D. Gans on YouTube. Almost every day, 4 o'clock California time. If I got to go out of town or something, I'll put up a rerun. I do it every day. I play for tips and to drive traffic to my online store where I have books and music for sale. That's perfectible.net. Like that there. Whoops. Like that there. I have time for one more, John?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Thanks for listening, everybody, and for being part of this wonderful thing. I'm glad we're doing this again. It's a lovely cause, and it's nice to hear these fabulous musicians all gathered together. All right, this one's on several of my records in different arrangements. If just one dream could come true, I know what my dream would be. Last night I dreamed that Jacqueline was dreaming of me. If her voice was Irish whiskey and her blue eyes were the sea, whoa, what a drunken sailor I would surely be. For the pleasure of her kisses, I would dance across the sky. I sing this song the whole day long, 'cause she makes my heart fly. If her voice was Irish whiskey and her blue eyes were the sea, whoa, what a drunken sailor I would surely be. I put toothpaste in my beard and brush my teeth with shaving cream. I'm all confused and so bemused by love for Jacqueline. If her voice was Irish whiskey and her blue eyes were the sea, whoa, what a drunken sailor I would surely be. If her voice was Irish whiskey and her blue eyes were the sea, whoa, what a drunken sailor I would surely be. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate being a part of this thing.
Thank you, DG.
Great set.